Is there a better ThunderCats toy out there? Better than Panthro? I don't think so. Tell me what you think, and see till the end. What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday here on your Toytally Cool channel. I'm Big Joe, taking you to another adventure back to Third Earth. Yep, we're doing ThunderCats again for this episode, and not just any other ThunderCat, not just any ThunderCat. We're talking about one of the key characters of the ThunderCats from episode 1 until they signed off the air. And this is none other than one of my favorite, I think it is one of my favorite characters to ever be on animation. This is the powerhouse of the ThunderCats, Panthro. Now, Panthro is a symbol of ThunderCat strength and wisdom and pilot of all the ThunderCat vehicles. An unequaled master of martial arts, meditation, and mechanics. Wow, 3 M's, martial arts, meditation, mechanics. He is strong, brilliant, and funny, though his use of nunchucks makes him a deadly adversary. Panthro's enemies fear and respect him. If you remember the episode where Lion-O tries to earn his place as the ThunderCats leaders, he is the challenge for strength, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so that is Panthro, and you see him from the window. No need to take a look at the box, because it's the same box for every same ThunderCat. Let's just take him out. There we go. Chop, chop, slice, slice. Cut, cut there, and then pop it open. And let's go to... I never thought I'd actually get to this point in our vlog that we would start opening these characters. So I never thought I would take out of the box. I've always been a box collector, but this is just too tempting. Oh my goodness, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. This is just so amazing. And I'm looking at it from the back, right? He is so accessorized. He's got a 2-piece clamshell. Okay, let's focus on this one first, because the other one's got a surprise that's just amazing. So you got the main character. You got Panthro. His signature suspenders with spikes. Okay, Panthro is supposed to be a play on panther, right? That's why he's darker than everybody else. And then you've got his goggles. You've got his alternate head, and then you've got these mechanical tools on the left side. You've got a wrench, you've got probably a welding gun or something, and then you've got the key to the thunder tank, if I'm not mistaken, and then you've got his signature nunchucks, and then you've got one handle of a nunchuck. I don't know what that is. Let's take you to the other clamshell, and this is where the fun begins. You've got the alternate hands, but wait, this is the piece, le piece de resistance. What is this? It looks like a nunchuck that's being whirled around. That is just a wonderful accent piece. Wow. All right, wow. Okay, let's take him out of the clamshell to see what he's got. I'm getting better at taking them out of the clamshell. I'm starting to get more confident in my unboxing skills. Okay, this is Panthro. Oh, hefty, very hefty, very hefty. The joints are nice and not too tight, not too loose. Okay. All right, look at that. Look at these hands. Just look at how well the accents are on the hands, like he's got claws. Okay. The articulation points are also good. Why is it that every time I fall in love with a figure, I always find something that makes me just want to go, why did they even do that? See? pinned elbows. Why is there a pin on the elbows? They could have done pinless elbows. They have been able to do pinless elbows. And worse, they've got pinned knees. They were able to do pinless knees. Why did they do that? Okay, let's see if the more I explore this figure, the less I would focus on the pins. Okay, this joint needs heating up. I'm going to break it if I force it. See, it wouldn't go. It wouldn't go. I have to heat this up to be able to loosen it a little bit. The others are pretty loose, pretty nice. This is one part which I don't really like. What is that? What is that? I understand the ninja like, knots, but what is that? All right? There's two of them too. Why would he have any, what use would he have for spurs? Okay, now the bracelets, I love it. I love that. Love the spikes on the suspenders. Okay, that's typical Panthro. I think you can remove this vest. Okay, yeah, you can. You can take it off to expose the vestless Panthro. Okay, that's a nice. Okay, that's gonna balance out the pin on the elbow. It's got to have something. See, that's nice. Okay, that is a good accent. So he can be posed this way. He could be posed without. So he can show the muscles, and he's strong, and he's, ready to fight. Let's put it back on. He looks naked without it. Let's put it back on. Put it back on, bro. Yeah, now he's part of the village people with all these spikes. Okay, there is a lock on the back. Okay, and just slide it over and you're good. And then you've got that fantastically accurate ThunderCats symbol up front. Okay, so it slides into place and it's locked. It's good. It's firm and secure. Okay, let's see if the accessories could negate my negative feelings about all of this. Okay. The nunchucks are nice, but I don't know how I can take them out without damaging. There we go. Okay. So you gotta be very careful with these nunchucks because they're made of soft plastic. But it's not the nunchucks that I'm worried about, it's the chain. It's the chain, okay? These are very fragile. You could break them quite easily if you sit on them or if you pull on them too hard, okay? But if you put them in his hands, I don't think these are the hands that are for, wait, oh, okay, hold up. Before we go into his action pose, let's go into his mechanic mode. This is a nice touch. The visor. Okay, that's cool. It's like when he's welding. Oh, that's a welding gun. Okay, so that purple thing is a welding gun when he's working on the Thunder Tank. Yep. Why don't you want to lock in place? There you go. Okay. Now I think we should remove his hands, or this particular hand, and look at the gripping hands. So we can put the nunchucks and make him into who Panthro was made to be. Fighter and a mentor to Lionel. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm starting to like the way that these hands are so easy to take off and put back in. And let's see if... No, I think we need the bigger hands. These nunchucks are not going to fit. So the bigger hands with the hands with the bigger holes. These are the fists. Okay. Let's see how this works, if it works at all. There we go. Snap it in and it's good. Snap it in and it's good. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. It's kind of soft, so you can just open the hand a little bit and squeeze the handle in. Gently though. There we go. It's almost in. Almost there. Yo, okay, there you go. Okay, there it is. Now on the other hand, you put the blue one. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Take this off. There we go. Whoa. That is Panthro. I'm Lionel. He's kind of like the Ironhide too, to Lionel's Optimus Prime. All right. If you really want to see something cool, this is the channel for it. So take a look at him. Take a gander on this. And see. Why is that belt still not in? I don't know. There we go. There we go. I would love to see him inside a Thunder Tank. Yep, that would be the best place for him. Because Panthro belongs in the Thunder Tank. Probably this year we'll open our Thunder Tank, but I'm not sure. Gotta convince me though. Let me know in the comments box if you want to see the Thunder Tank. Right? Now this is something that when I saw it, I really wanted to see how it's gonna look. Because this is an effect that I never thought of. Right? Let's take this out. Take both of them out. Put this on. Okay, put this on. Grasp it firmly. And then point it outwards. And then stick this in. Let's just hope the weight can be supported by his hand. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm convinced. That works. That works. It looks like he's twirling or he's whirling his nunchucks. He's spinning it. It's got that nice effect. Okay, okay. Now, yes, there are still some issues with the elbows and with the knees being pinned, but yeah. All right. Let me see you, man. Oh, yeah. I just want to do one more thing and see if this completes the look. Let's take this head off. And put the snarling face on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's put this back on. Okay, you got to be careful because this one's a little bit shallow. There we go. There we go. Come on, Panthro. Don't disappoint me. There we go. There we go. Looks like an umbrella. Now that stiff knee is really giving me problems. But yeah, look at that. That's a nice action pose. It really is a nice action pose. It's a nice action pose, especially with that snarl, right? All right. Let's not, we won't do much, we won't do all of the other accessories because they're like mechanical tools. But let's see. This is as much as I could. Wow, okay, I'm stunned. Let's do a toy review. All right. First impression. The box was the box. It's nothing too impressive. But then you kind of see a glimpse of this from inside the box, and you wonder, what is that? What does it? Why does it look like that? Because you see this handle, and it's one half of the nunchucks, and you're wondering, why does it have a broken handle? And then you take it out of the box, and you see this for the first time in the clamshell, and you're like, oh, now I think I know what that is. And it sparks your interest. So I'm really, really floored by the accessories that came with it, plus how it gives you levels of anticipation of what the toy can be. So the first impression is really, really up there. Price point, it's a standard price for a ThunderCat. It's about $3,500, and it's got this when it first came out, at least a little bit after it came out, so it was still, the price was still retail. So it's okay. But given the number of accessories and the number of things that you can do with it, especially now with a Thunder Tank, that value is, it feels like you got it on discount because you've got the mechanical stuff that you can put together with a Thunder Tank, right? So it's like it was a playset waiting to happen. So I think if you got it the first time, the price was average, but then when you get the Thunder Tank, it's like, okay, I got a good deal. All right, shelf appeal. Pretty accurate to the cartoon, and I've loved this about the Super7 Ultimates. They stayed true to the source material, and it's really a child's toy, a man's toy coming from a child's experience or a child's memory. So I love this. I love this. Playability, this really takes the cake. Now, yes, I said a few bad things about the pinned elbows and the pinned joints. Yes, they could have done something about that. So it really brings it down a notch. But if you look at the nunchucks and the spinning nunchucks and the heads and the alternate hands, even the goggles. Like I said, the Panthro was built for the Thunder Tank even before the Thunder Tank was planned. So that was a good coincidence, or it was good. It was serendipitous. All right. Yeah, it's still stuck. Let's do a final toy review. Let me know, guys, if you think this is not cool, if this is cool, or if it's totally cool. Put in your comments. Put your comments in the box below. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it's cool. Yes, it could have been totally cool if it did not have pins on the elbows, if it did not have pins on the knees, if the knee was not stuck. It could have been, it was 3 small things away from being totally cool, because this is one of the best accessories, one of the best accents, one of the best effects I've seen in any toy in my entire collection. So that ends this episode, and thank you for watching until the end. Hope you love our ThunderCats content, and let us know if you want to see more. Before we go, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And always remember, this is Big Joe saying toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye. ThunderCats are on the loose. ThunderCats are loose. Choo-doo. Feel the magic, feel the roar. ThunderCats are loose. Thunder, 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 ThunderCats.